Wisconsin, Wisconsin, Wisconsin.
Right now, a look at President Biden's visit to Madison this afternoon, his message during a campaign stop at Sherman Middle School. And in response to that visit, why Wisconsin Republicans are saying Biden's re-election campaign is in crisis. And ballot dropboxes ruled legal by the Wisconsin Supreme Court. We're following the reaction after the justice's decision. Welcome to News 3 Now. And another visit to Wisconsin today for President Joe Biden. In fact, right here in Madison. Here he is arriving at the Dane County Regional Airport this afternoon. Always a big day when the president is in town, and that's been the case for us here at News 3 Now. Tonight, News 3 Now has team coverage from the president's second stop to Madison this year. He spoke earlier today at Sherman Middle School, not far from the airport. Susan Simon was there and will share his message, as was political reporter Will Keneally. We also have Ellie LaLiberte standing by. She spoke with some voters about what they think of the president. But first, let's go to Susan Simon with the president's message. Susan?
Armand, if President Biden was looking for a boost in his presidential campaign, he got it this afternoon here at Sherman Middle School. The president spoke earlier today for about 20 minutes in front of a packed crowd of 1,000 supporters, and he told everyone in the room what they wanted to hear, that despite all of the controversy following the presidential debate, he is staying in the race, and the president said he will win. Wisconsin, of course, a critical must-win battleground state for both candidates, for the president and his re-election campaign. That's why he chose to come back to friendly Madison to launch this do-over, if you will, post-debate. In 2020, President Biden won Wisconsin by about 21,000 votes. It's expected to be extremely close again this November. In fact, it could come down possibly to us in Wisconsin. Today, inside Sherman Middle School, the president left no doubt he's staying in the race. He dismissed concerns about his age and his performance at the CNN debate, a performance he himself characterized as a mistake. In front of Wisconsin Democrats and supporters, Biden said he's not only going to stay in the race, he's going to win it.
Now you probably heard we had a little debate last week. Can't say it was my best performance.
We love it, Joe.
But ever since then, there's been a lot of speculation. What's Joe going to do? Is he going to stay in the race? Is he going to drop out? What's he going to do? Well, here's my answer. I am running and going to win again.
This comes as some Democrats have publicly called for Biden to withdraw from the race. Texas Congressman Lloyd Doggett became the first elected Democrat earlier this week to publicly urge the president to withdraw. And Representative Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez, a Democrat from Washington State, has publicly said Biden would lose after his performance against Donald Trump at that CNN debate. Here at Sherman Middle School, though, lots of support for the president as he tries to regain confidence in the voters following the debate and as we head toward November. Our Ellie LaLiberte spoke with several voters following the president's speech, and she joins us now with some of their reaction. Ellie?
Yeah, Susan, we heard a lot of mixed opinions today. I spoke to both Biden supporters and those who were calling for him to step aside in this campaign. But both sides came out to support their opinions today. Now, we saw hundreds of people outside, some of them with signs here at Sherman Middle School when the president was here. There were also protesters who marched around the venue calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. After Biden's shaky debate performance last week, some voters I talked to aren't confident in his abilities, while others say it was just a bad night.
Other side of my sign is about to stop arming Israel.
Yeah, there's that.
And so I can communicate to people who have different reasons for wanting the president to step down.
But 90 minutes of bad does not undo the 3.5 years of good. And it is good. So I'm proud to support them.
This is Biden's second time visiting Madison this year, and it comes at a time where his campaign is trying to help the confidence of voters that he is fit for this second term. Reporting in Madison, Ellie LaLiberte, News 3 Now. And I'll send it back to you, Susan.
Ellie, thank you. And the fact that this is President Biden's second visit to Madison in 3 months speaks to the importance of winning Wisconsin. In early April, President Biden, you may recall, visited Madison College, announcing a student debt forgiveness plan. That was the Biden administration's second attempt at a sweeping student debt relief plan after the Supreme Court struck down an earlier White House plan in June of last year. Of course, it hasn't just been Biden making visits to Madison. Other members of his administration have been here too, including Vice President Kamala Harris. She was last here in March, promoting an executive order expanding apprenticeship programs. Harris spoke to workers at a new Metro Transit building construction site on Hanson Road. And late last summer, First Lady Dr. Jill Biden came to Madison and Verona. Her visit focused on the White House initiative to prevent millions of cancer-related deaths. She then spoke to educators at Verona's Glacier Edge Elementary School. It was the first time a sitting First Lady visited Madison since Michelle Obama did it back in October of 2014. And then back in February of last year, President Biden flew into Madison and was taken a short distance north to DeForest, where he spoke about his economic policy at a union training center. This was a day after he delivered his 2023 State of the Union address. All of these visits part of the clear strategy by the Biden administration in the lead up to the November elections. The stakes could not be higher. And I'm joined now by political reporter Will Keneally, who has been with the president all day. And you actually had a very rare opportunity to be part of the presidential press pool. For people who don't know what that means, explain what the press pool is.
Yeah, so there are a pool of reporters that travel with the president. For us locally, though, we essentially greet him at the airport and stay with him all day. So outside of this rally to multiple stops. And today, in that case, it amounted to Biden meeting with some other voters, kind of rallying that support among the Madison faithful here, very liberal, very blue county. I do want to mention, though, we did get some new notes from our pool colleagues who were able to chat with Biden at the airport as he was departing. We heard him throughout the speech here in Madison double down that he is not dropping out of the race. He wants to see this through the end. He mentioned that he is positive that he can serve another 4 years, says that he does have a succession plan, but that he doesn't need that succession plan. So obviously a lot that has been on the president's mind as he's been touring, kind of launching, as you say, that do-over tour in a key battleground state here in Wisconsin.
You were with him all day with the press group. What else happened today?
Certainly. I think the interesting thing is who among the press was greeting the president.
Yes.
A lot of Democratic kind of delegates go to greet the president as he lands here. So we see people like Governor Tony Evers here in Wisconsin. He was notably the only Democratic governor that missed an earlier call where Biden was reported to have assured those Democratic governors about the future of his campaign. Notably absent, though, was Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin. She's in a race right now up for re-election this November against challenger Eric Hovde. She had been starting a tour of Wisconsin, so she's up north yesterday, July 4th. She's in kind of the Brown, Marinette County area today. So she was not back in her hometown here of Madison greeting the president. She polls well, certainly here in Wisconsin. She has about a 5-point lead over Eric Hovde with the latest Marquette poll. That's better than Biden does for us voters here in Wisconsin. So a lot to kind of consider as we head to November here.
It's been a very big day in Madison. Will, thank you very much. It always is anytime a sitting president visits your community. And this was essentially part of the full court press to save the Biden administration, to give the president another opportunity to be in front of voters, to engage with them, and to kind of change the narrative a little bit in a state that is a must-win for him. And the polls, the most recent Marquette Law School polls showed it was virtually a dead heat between former President Trump and President Biden. So whether or not he was successful today, that's up for the voters to decide. And President Biden said on the podium today, the road to the White House comes right through Wisconsin. Armand, back to you.
Susan, Will, Ellie, thank you very much. And ahead of the president's visit today, Wisconsin Republicans hosting a call with Congressman Brian Stile and Senate candidate Eric Hovde. Chairman Brian Schimming saying the Biden campaign is in crisis following Biden's performance at last week's CNN debate.
In the span of less than 10 days, the Biden campaign has gone from one of confidence to calamity to crisis. confidence that they could still win this election, to calamity at the debate, to crisis right now. The Democratic Party, nationally and in Wisconsin, is in disarray.
Earlier this week, Biden told a Milwaukee radio station that he made, quote, a mistake with his performance, but urged voters to judge him on his record at the White House and not 90 minutes on that stage. Switching things up, time for a check of the first storm forecast with meteorologist Alex Harrington out on the patio. Alex?
Armand, I just had my umbrella here. I don't need it anymore. It was pouring here just a couple of moments ago. And now the sun's out, and that's the way it's been across southern Wisconsin much of the day today. On and off pop-up showers and thunderstorms. You can see even just to the left of the Capitol there, behind that 73 degrees, some darker clouds. We have a couple of scattered showers and storms still dotting southern Wisconsin as we speak right now. Here in Dane County, that one little shower that we just had, it's gone. It's not even on the radar anywhere here at the studio. One little lone shower maybe over on Highway 39, just Cottage Grove. I just had set the radar here not too long ago. You had a nice shower just before I stepped out on the patio, and that's gone as well. The reason why these showers are dwindling, the sun's starting to set, and as the sun starts to set, we lose the heat of the day, and that's the energy for these storms. Although still decent downpour in Boscobel right now, just south of Muscoda as well. West of Lone Rock, a couple of showers and isolated storms. Argyle, you had an isolated shower with maybe a rumble of thunder that has since moved off towards the south and towards the east as well. As we zoom on out and look at across the rest of southern Wisconsin, notice the dwindling factor. By the time we get to 10, 11 o'clock, the shower activity should end across southern Wisconsin. We got a weekend that's a 50-50. Which day is going to be nice? Which day is going to feature rain? I have the answer in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Alex. And ballot drop boxes are allowed once again in Wisconsin thanks to a new decision today from the Wisconsin Supreme Court. Our Brandon Ross has the details.
2 years ago, the Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled that ballot drop boxes like this one could not be used to collect votes. Well, now they've changed their minds.
In 2022, the court decided ballot drop boxes could only be housed in local election clerks' offices, not out in other convenient public places. But after Justice Janet Protasewicz's win last year flipped the court to a liberal majority, a voter mobilization group asked that they take another look.
It's important for elderly people. It's important for people that have that are disabled and people that have jobs that don't allow them to get to the polling place.
This week, in a 4-3 decision, the court overturned that previous decision, saying whether or not to use drop boxes should be up to the discretion of each individual clerk.
Every other state in the Midwest, including our neighbors Iowa, Illinois, Minnesota, Michigan, Indiana, all allow voter drop boxes. And the fact that it was prohibited 2 years ago was an outlier. It never should have been done. And the Supreme Court actually righted a very wrong decision that was made 2 years ago.
All 3 conservative justices on the court dissented, criticizing their liberal counterparts for ignoring the previous decision. Reporting in Madison, Brayden Ross, News 3 Now.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6, brought to you by Gruber Law Offices.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what you need when you've been in a serious truck accident. Call Gruber Law Offices. We've successfully helped people injured by big trucks for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's 4th of July sale is going on now, so celebrate and save with great summer deals throughout the store. Like these Blaine's Farm and Fleet camp chairs, just $9.99. Select dog treats are on sale, 20% off. And rewards members get 2 20-pound bags of Blaine's brand wild bird food for just $12. Plus, this Friday through Sunday, we're thanking all first responders and healthcare workers with an extra 10% off their entire purchase.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. In the courtroom, we see Donald Trump for who he is. He's been convicted of 34 felonies, found liable for sexual assault, and he committed financial fraud. Meanwhile, Joe Biden's been working, lowering health care costs and making big corporations pay their fair share. This election is between a convicted criminal who's only out for himself and a president who's fighting for your family.
I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. Fire up the grill and get brats and buns for just $1 this Friday through Sunday at Hy-Vee. Now that's a meal deal. Get Hy-Vee's famous brats for just $1. Choose from 12 flavors of brats for just $1 each. And get 8 Hy-Vee buns for just $1. Burger buns for just $1 too. And while you've got the grill going, throw on some mouth-watering burgers. Fresh ground chuck, only $3.98 a pound. Friday through Sunday, only at Hy-Vee.
When severe weather swept through southern Wisconsin.
This is a tornado emergency,
including multiple destructive tornadoes. Our team delivered the information to help you be prepared and stay safe before, during, and after the storms. Trust News 3 Now, First Warn Weather.
New information now in the shooting that killed one man in Columbus Thursday, just hours ahead of the town's 4th of July parade. Police identified the suspect and the victim this morning. Our Maddie Heimsch has the details. Maddie?
Yeah, Armand, that victim has been identified as 42-year-old Jose de Jesus Fuentes Hernandez of Columbus. The suspect, 22-year-old Jonathan Javier Luna, also of Columbus, is now facing a first-degree intentional homicide charge. Columbus police tell us the two had some sort of interaction outside of a bar in downtown Columbus that ended in gunfire. At today's press conference, Police Chief Dennis Weiner spoke about the suspect's actions on social media and the part those actions played in the arrest.
One of the neighbors of the suspect, for some reason, felt the need to stream their actions live on Facebook. And the suspect was watching it. So I hope that that person is proud of their moment of fame, but I am very unhappy with their actions that they seem to think was not a big deal.
Chief Weiner also gave thanks to the community for willingly providing Ring doorbell footage, eventually leading to the suspect's arrest here in Madison. Officials say that while an arrest has been made, they're still in the beginning stages of investigating the case.
Maddie, thank you. Stay with us. Alex is back with another check of the First Warn forecast.
When you need to relax and recharge your body and mind, retreat to the comfort of stressless furniture at the Century House. Designed to harmonize with the natural movements of your body, it's where true comfort begins and every day should end. Get a $100 instant rebate for every $1,000 spent and $200 off 4 dining chairs at the Century House, 3420 University Avenue in Madison.
We're a family-owned farm. With all the deliveries we make to stores and restaurants, when gas prices go up, we get hit pretty hard. We all know these big oil companies make huge profits off us. And I just think, how many guys like me do they have to screw over to make money? When I heard about President Biden's plan to crack down on big oil companies, I thought, okay, thank God. Because it's about damn time big oil companies started paying their fair share.
I'm coming to you live from Wisconsin, where the Wisconsin Lottery's newest scratch game is taking over. Let me tell you, this is big. Are you getting this? It's Winning Streak, a brand new $10 scratch game. Match any of your numbers to winning numbers or reveal 3 identical numbers in a row. You could win up to $100,000. So cool. Now available at Wisconsin Lottery retailers.
This is where all your dreams come true. You are the Moulin Rouge!
Madison's most spectacular night out is Moulin Rouge, the musical. Winner of 10 Tony Awards, including Best Musical. The New York Times calls it dazzling, gasp-inspiring. In Moulin Rouge, life is beautiful. Performances begin July 9th at Overture Center. Tickets at overture.org.
Our Constitution has given us more rights, freedoms, and prosperity than any country in history. Every 4th of July, we come together to celebrate those freedoms. But right now, we're a divided nation. We have to stop putting on the blue jersey or red jersey. Instead, put on the red, white, and blue jersey. Come together and get things done. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message. I'm proud to be an American.
Just a few more rain showers are out there across southern Wisconsin right now. The rest of those rain showers will end overnight. There's a tiny chance of a shower on Saturday. I'll explain in a moment. Otherwise, just mild and dry on Saturday. Relish that, southern Wisconsin. It's probably going to be the only mostly dry day that we see over the next 7 days at least, because the storms will return by Sunday. It's a 50-50 weekend, 78 on Saturday, light winds, a tiny chance of an afternoon storm. We'll show you that in future track. Then Sunday, 80 degrees, scattered thunderstorms on and off throughout the day, and that's going to start a stretch of on and off shower and thunderstorm activity once again. Dane County, pretty much high and dry, maybe one lone shower just north of Stoughton right now. And I was out on the patio during first weather, and it downpoured for a couple moments, and then the sun came out. A little bit more area of concentrated showers and storms out towards Prairie du Chien along Highway 14, right up along Boscobel, just south of Muscadet over towards Highland. But these showers will become few and far between as we move through the rest of the evening hours. They were more widespread to the north over central and northeastern Wisconsin, where additional rainfall caused significant flooding earlier today. Future track by 7:30 showing those isolated dots across all of southern Wisconsin. Most places staying dry, a couple places having that one or two downpours. As we head towards 10 o'clock, maybe still an isolated shower or two. When we get into the wee hours of the morning, we have no more heat from the sun, so those shower chances should just go to mostly cloudy skies, or at least variably cloudy skies. Low temperatures around 60. Saturday highs getting into the upper 70s, but that lake breeze that comes off of the cooler Lake Michigan as it moves inward towards Juneau, Watertown, over towards Elkhorn and Janesville, maybe a pop-up shower to the east of Madison, but that would be few and far between as well. Better chances for showers and thunderstorms here. They come right back into the picture. Heavy rainfall could be a possibility with these storms starting as early as Sunday morning. Not looking at heavy rainfall unless you get one of those showers and storms to be a bit more persistent, but it should be sparse through at least Sunday morning. Then the heavy rain chances and that widespread rain chance returns to southern Wisconsin. We're up 2 inches here above normal for the month. We're just a couple of days in to July. Look at this year. We're up 8 inches above normal. And I just reflect on last year when we were in that flash drought and how far below normal we were just 1 year ago in southern Wisconsin. It's amazing what 1 year can do. Widespread showers and thunderstorms will turn to pretty much mainly dry conditions for Saturday. The rain chances return Sunday and Sunday night, and then on and off rain chances as we go out into next week. I don't want folks to think that this will be all-day washouts Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just on and off daytime and evening shower and thunderstorm chances. Then we have slight storm chances Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday going out into the following work week. And something else to take note, southern Wisconsin, first to let you know, as we get later into the weekend, going into the following next week, all signs are indicating those temperatures are going to go up to near 90, those lows near 70, so get ready for the ACs to turn back on in southern Wisconsin.
And still to come in sports, how Josh Jacobs is already giving back to Wisconsin, plus his prediction on the Packers offense, next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face. And what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes. And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles.
This July 4th is the best time to try Plexiderm at our startup price of only $14.95. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Get an 11% rebate at Menards. Keep your house or deck clean with Mold Armor Easy House Wash. Clean mildew, mold, and algae stains without scrubbing. Just $9.99 after rebate. Get your pool looking crystal clean with shock treatment. It makes cleaning your pool a breeze, so you can spend more time relaxing in it. Just $3.99 after 11% rebate at Menards. #1 in customer satisfaction among home improvement retailers, according to J.D. Power.
Save big money at Menards.
Brothers Maine enjoys 4th of July festivities with family, friends, and fabulous kitchen and laundry deals. Our fireworks of savings on GE appliances and free delivery will make you ooh and ah. Feel like family at Brothers Maine.
I was raised by my wonderful grandparents who took care of me when my mother was struggling with addiction. Later, when Nana got frail, I was privileged to help take care of her. I believe it's our duty to honor our elders. So I've worked hard in the Senate to protect Medicare and nursing home care from those who've tried relentlessly to cut benefits. The least we can do is help those who've helped us. I'm Tammy Baldwin, and I approve this message.
People are dabbling.
I dabble in kung fu.
So go ahead. Dip.
I saved this dance for you.
Dig.
Diana Ross.
And dabble for yourself.
All day, baby.
Josh Jacobs is already making himself at home in Wisconsin. Earlier this week, the brand new Packers running back teamed up with the Milwaukee Fire Department, acting as a firefighter to promote fire safety for the 4th of July weekend. Up in Green Bay this fall, Jacobs, who signed a 4-year, $48 million contract with the Packers and led the NFL in rushing yards in 2022, will look to continue to stoke the flames of a smoldering Packers offense this season and try to take that pack to the next level.
Man, I honestly think the sky's the limit in this offense, man. Obviously with having a special guy in Jordan Love, and having a good offensive line and, some good receivers out there make it a lot easier for me. But just to be able to see the game plan and the things that they want me to do this year, the things that they're allowing me to do, I just think it's going to be a special year.
In her sophomore season, Sarah Williams established herself as a certified star, scoring 17 points a game and setting a Big Ten record with 17 straight double-doubles. And that's why this summer, she'll trade her Wisconsin jersey for a Team USA uniform for the FIBA 3-on-3 Nations League in Mexico City. Now, this tournament serves as a qualifier for the 2024 FIBA World Cup. And yes, it is 3-on-3 basketball, and really cool. They'll get a chance, if they can make it to that World Cup, to get a gold medal. Her squad will play a team of WNBA All-Stars in late July to tune up before heading south. Meanwhile, Giannis hopes to keep his country in the chase for the Olympics. His Greek national team will play Luka Doncic and Team Slovenia in the semifinal tomorrow of their Olympic qualifiers. The winner will be one game away from securing a spot in this summer's Paris Olympics, while the loser will be going home. And the Brewers are staying west for the weekend, making their lone trip to Dodger Stadium tonight to play Shohei Ohtani and the Dodgers this season. How about Aaron Savale, who Milwaukee just traded for a couple of days ago? He'll get the ball tonight. He'll have to stay up pretty late to watch it, though, not till 9:40 getting started.
Oof, I'm going to bed by that time. Alex, final check of the forecast.
Yeah, those few showers that we have out there, they'll be ending overnight tonight. Just a tiny chance of a shower, mainly east of Madison on Saturday. Most of us are going to be high and dry on Saturday, so get out and enjoy the dry weather on Saturday, because those storms will make a return on Sunday, and then on and off shower and storm chances through a good portion of next week. Not all day washouts, but I can guarantee near 90 by the time we get to next weekend. So the heat's coming back.
It is. Thanks so much, everyone. See you tonight on News 3 Now at 10.